welcome back once again to the mathematics session. In this video lesson, I am going to discuss with you exercise 6a, right? The same exercise we were doing since previous 4-5 video lessons. So, in the continuation part, in the third section, in the second bit, third problem I have noted down. Those who have not watched those previous videos, the before sums, just do click on the I button and watch them. Yes, in the third section, the first part is over. The second part, till second bit I have explained is my previous video lesson. Now we will continue the same thing, that is the second sum, third bit. Okay. Now prove that 1 plus sine minus cos whole square by 1 plus sine plus cos whole square is equal to 1 minus cos by 1 plus cos. Now here clearly it is LHS RHS problem. Now we will start with the LHS part. If you take the LHS part here, now see here I'll consider 1 as A and this part is sin theta minus cos theta as B. Okay, similar way here this is A and this part as B. So A plus B whole square. Let us expand in that algebraic identity, A plus B whole square and A plus B whole square. Right? I'll expand it. See, A square plus our B is sin theta minus cos theta is B. So, A square plus B square plus, because this is A plus B whole square. So, I am considering this part as B and this part as A. Right. Plus 2AB. So, A is 1, B is sin theta minus cos theta. Right. Similar way, I'll do it in the denominator part, A plus B whole square. So, A square plus B square sin theta plus cos theta whole square plus 2AB. 2 into A is 1, B is sin theta plus cos theta. Now here, I'll expand again here. Let me consider A minus B whole square, A plus B whole square. That we will expand in the next one. 1 square is 1. So here A square, that is sin square, plus B square cos square minus 2AB. Now in the similar fashion, do this. Here 2 sin theta minus 2 cos theta. Okay, here this denominator 1 plus A plus B whole square again, A square plus B square plus 2AB here. Again here we will open the bracket, 2 sin theta plus 2 cos theta. Now if you see the numerator part, here sin square plus cos square, that is the first identity. Even here sin square plus cos square is the first identity. It comes to 1. So that is 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 minus 2 sin theta cos theta plus 2 sin theta minus 2 cos theta. Right. Now coming to the next one, 1 plus 1 again. This is 1. 1 plus 1, 2. 2 plus 2 sin theta cos theta plus 2 sin theta plus 2 cos theta. Now few terms we can take common here. If you see here, consider these two. So I can take 2 common. So 1 minus sin theta in those two terms. The leftover terms I can take 2 cos theta, right? I can take, let me take minus also, minus 2 cos theta common. Okay, minus 2 cos theta if you take common. The leftover is just sin theta. Right. Minus 2 cos theta, sin theta is left over. Here nothing is left over. So that is 1. So plus 1 I can take it. Right. If we want minus, you can take, if you take plus, you get it as minus here. Right. Now in the below part, if you take from these two, 2. So 1 plus sin theta. Right. And in these two, if you take plus 2 cos theta, you get sin theta plus 1. Okay. And pause the video and note it down. Let's see the continuation part. Now if you take here, see here from the above, once we'll check 2 and 2 plus. Here this is plus. Sorry, here. So now here 1 plus sign, 1 plus sign, 1 plus sign, 1 plus sign. In both the numerator and denominator, I can take sign plus 1, okay? 1 plus sine theta, I'll take it as common in the above. So that comes to 2 minus 2 cos theta in the numerator. The similar fashion, we will take 1 plus sine in the denominator. Here 1 plus sine, you get 2 plus 2 cos theta. Right. So we can, this is multiplication, so we can cancel off 1 plus sine. So here in above 2, I can take 2 common, so 1 minus cos theta by again 2 common, 1 plus cos theta. So 2 gets cancelled. So this comes to 1 minus cos by 1 plus cos theta. That is the RHS part. We have started with LHS and we got 1 minus cos plus 1 plus cos. Just to differentiate this. Okay. Please pause the video and note it down. Let's see the next problem. 2 sine by 1 plus cos sine equal to x. Then find the value of this. Here given, see here, this is the value of x. We have to find this value. Now we will start with this x value, 2 sine theta by 1 plus, I'll pair this up, the denominator, see here, 1 plus cos plus sine, I'll write it as 1 plus sine plus cos. Okay. This value, it's equal to x. Okay. Now here, and later on we'll take it as x. Okay. Let me simplify and later on we'll take it as x here. Now this value, if you see, if I pair this as a and this as b. Okay. This as a and this as b. Now what we will do, we will multiply and divide with the rationalizing factor, that is the conjugate of the denominator. So if I multiply and divide, there will not be any change here. The conjugate is 1 plus sine minus cos theta by 1 plus sine minus cos theta. This is the conjugate, or else we can call it as RF, that is a rationalizing factor of the denominator. I am multiplying and dividing with the same thing. So here if you multiply in the numerator, we get it as 2 sine theta multiplied by 1 plus sine minus cos. Right. Now the below one, a b here, a plus b, a minus b, that clearly is a square minus b square. So a square is 1 plus sine this whole square minus b square is cos square theta. Right. Now if you see this, 2 sine theta, 1 plus sine minus cos. Now the denominator part, a plus b whole square, I'll expand it. So that is a square 1 square 1 plus b square sine square theta plus 2 sine theta minus cos square. This cos square, according to the trigonometric identity, I'll replace cos square in terms of sine. That is 1 minus sine. Cos square is 1 minus sine square and a negative sign is there. If I open it, minus 1 minus plus sine square. Actually, cos square is 1 minus sine square. If I give a negative sign to both, minus 1 plus sine square. So here this is minus, isn't it? Now here if you take 2 sine theta, 1 plus sine minus cos theta. Okay. Here if you take this one sine square and here sine square, minus 1 plus 1 goes off. Sine square is 2 sine square. So let me take common 2 sine theta, you get it as sine theta, right? Plus here 2 sine square theta. So 2 sine theta, if you take 1 sine square is there plus 1 here. Now we can cancel off these two, right? Now the remaining is, see the part, find the value of 1 minus cos plus sine, 1 minus cos plus sine, 1 plus sine. The similar thing we got 1 minus cos theta plus sine theta by 1 plus sine theta. This is nothing but x. So this value we got it as x. This I have simplified. So we got this value. This is equal to x. So clearly we got it as value x. Therefore x value. The value of this. So we started with this. We have multiplied and divided with the RF. Then we have simplified, that is the value of x. Please pause the video and note it down. Let's see the next. Now the third problem is eliminate theta from the following. There are 4 bits in the textbook. Here the first and the second I have noted down. See here, x value given as a cos cube theta, y value given as b sin cube theta. Now here we have to eliminate theta and bring the equation into the form of x, y and bn. That we have to eliminate the trigonometric ratios. Now here, if I take the first one, x by a equal to cos cube theta, I can write it as like this, and here also y by b equal to sin cube theta, right? Okay, now that means if I want cos theta, so x by a raised to the power of 1 by 3, right? So cube rooting both sides, right? If I cube root both sides, here cube and cube root cancels off, here 1/3. The similar fashion we can do it here. Sin theta, cube rooting both sides, y by b raised to the power of 1 by 3. Cube root of y by b. Now here what we'll do, we will square it and add it. Square and add. So that means here sin square theta plus cos square theta, right? I'll square and add. Here sin square is y by b raised to the power of 1 by 3, squaring here, plus x by a raised to the power of 1 by 3 square. So if I square here, we will get y by b raised to the power of 2/3 and x by a raised to the power of 2/3. Now clearly sin square plus cos square equals to 1. So this is equal to 1 here. Now this is the equation we got wherein the theta is been eliminated. Okay, right. Let's see the second bit also. A similar one we can do it. Here x by a equal to cos raised to the power of 4 theta. Here also y by b cos raised to the power of 4 theta. Right. Is it cos only? No. This should be sine. Sorry. Sine raised to the power of 4 theta. Right. Here if I take same thing, cos theta x by a, if I remove this fourth root, if I do, so that comes to 1 by 4. Similar way you can take sin theta y by b raised to the power of 1 by 4. Now the same thing, squaring and adding we will do. Sin square theta plus cos square theta. So that is 1. So the left hand side sin theta is y by b 1/4 squaring, right, plus x by a raised to the power of 1 by 4 we will square. So this is equal to 1. So if you multiply y by b 2 by 4, that is raised to the power of 1 by 2. Okay, we can cancel it with a 2 table. So that is x by a raised to the power of 1 by 2. So that is nothing but square root of y by b plus square root of x by a equals to 1. So we have eliminated theta and got the equation in the variable form. Okay, please pause the video and note it down. Now again similar way, x by a is equal to secant theta plus tan theta. This is a third bit in the third problem, right? The same thing, y divided by b is equal to secant theta minus tan theta. The second trigonometric ratio, the trigonometric identity involving secant and tan is secant square minus tan square. That we will use. So if we multiply both of them, okay, x by a multiplied by y by b. Here multiplying both of them, that means LHS part, LHS you have to multiply, RHS, RHS. So if you multiply this part, secant theta minus plus tan theta and secant theta minus tan theta. So this comes to secant square theta minus tan square theta. So a plus b, a minus b, right? Now this comes to xy divided by ab, right? So this value is equal to 1 according to the second trigonometric identity. So xy is equal to AB. If you cross multiply, xy is equal to AB into 1. So this is the equation we got, eliminating the theta. Pause the video, note it down. Let's see the fourth one. Hope you have understood today's problems, eliminating theta and the third bit. Okay, now do practice the problems, and the last one I've left over for you to practice. Okay, now we will see in our next video lesson with the next exercise problems. Thank you all.